That thick line represents this part of the guitar, which is the nut, because it looks like the inside of a peanut. Now those blocks at the top must represent this chocolate bar. And this chocolate bar, as you know, is chocolate number 1. This is chocolate number 2. And that is represented by these blocks here. Chocolate number 3 would obviously be there. So let's have a look and let's go down to see where we need to place our fingers, because these dots represent where we need to place our fingers. Chocolate 1, chocolate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So let's look at our guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice on the 7th chocolate, on our guitar, we have dots at the top to represent 5 for the first dot and 7 for the second dot. The third one will obviously be 9. We're going up in odd numbers. It's just the indicator to make your life easier. Now let's try pressing the correct dots on your chord chart. So let's find 7 again. This is chocolate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the first dot, 6 and 7 for the second dot. Now on that, you will see a dot at the very top. I would like you to put your index finger there on the very top string. That's our first dot. Notice the second dot is not on the second string. We have a little bit of a gap. So we need to skip that string and go to the third string from the top. Press that. Some of you might be putting your hand like this and pointing upwards to the ceiling. I would suggest you tilt your hand to your face so you can fit in all the fingers that are needed. Now after you've done that, we have a ring finger on the next string down. That's the next dot. And our final dot is pressed with our pinky. It's on the second to bottom string. Now this is called the BM7 chord or B minor 7 chord, and it's the first chord of our song. I'm going to play it. Sounds very nice. Give it a wee strum like this with your thumb going down, or you can use a pick. Make sure you press your fingers really hard into the fretboard, otherwise it's not gonna sound for you. Right, second chord. Second chord is called the E major 7 chord. It looks kind of tricky, but it's actually very simple. So let's place our fingers on the BM7 chord, B minor 7 again, and I'll show you what you need to do to change it to the E major 7. I would like you to first lift the index finger and the middle finger, but keep the pinky and the ring finger on the same place. If you have a look at your chord diagram, you will know what I mean. They are placed exactly in the same chocolate, exactly with the same fingers. Now, all you need to do is you need to put your middle finger on the second to top string, not the top string. Place it down on the 7th chocolate, where the 4th and the 5th finger are. Sorry, where the pinky and the ring finger are. Good. E major 7 chord. Very simple. Place your hand on the BM7 that you had before. Now all you need to do is lift the index finger, lift the middle finger, and keep the ring and pinky in the same spot. Now what you need to do after that is you need to place your middle finger on the second to top string. Just quickly glance at your chord diagram. You will see what I mean. We have to play middle finger, which is our second finger, on the 7th chocolate. Same as the ring and the pinky. Now with our index finger, we're going to go down one string from the middle finger, and we're going to poke it out a tiny bit. This dot is on the 6th fret. as you can clearly see. That's the odd one out. Your hand should look something like this. Middle finger at the top, index finger pointing out to the 6th fret, ring and pinky on the same place. Now if you strum it, that also sounds quite nice. So now you're going to practice doing BM7 twice and E major 7 twice in a row. BM7, BM7, E major 7, E major 7. Now it gets really easy from here. All we are going to do is we're going to keep the BM7, B minor 7 position. So remember the positioning. We were on the 7th chocolate. We put our index finger here. Our middle finger 1 string below the 2nd string. Not right close. We skip a string. Then we go ring and pinky. That's your position for BM7. Now all we're going to do for C sharp M7, C sharp minor 7, is we're going to move this up to the 9th fret. The 9th fret is the 3rd dot on your guitar. 5, 7, and 9. So you're just going to shift that to the 9th fret. And it's going to sound like that. Another nice chord. Afterwards, keep the same position. This is the last chord. For F sharp minor 7, we're going to go way down and keep the same position, and we're going to press the 2nd chocolate. Have a look at your chord diagram and see why I say it's the 2nd chocolate. And that's your final chord. So we got BM7 on the 7th fret. We have a little change of our fingers for E major 7. We go back to our positioning and we go up to the 9th fret. Then we go to the 2nd fret, same position. And that's the whole song. I would like to play it in a row now.